And we have Jan Nepomniachtchi here with us. Today the game finished in a draw. Do you believe that you managed to escape?
Well, clearly I was in some sort of trouble, I think, on the verge of defeat or practically losing because, Boris surprised me in the opening with quite a sharp line in the English opening, and actually I have prepared this for white some time ago, and actually I mixed up all the lines, and I thought this idea bishop d7 and to play knight e4 or knight g4, temporary sacrifice a piece at some point, but somehow it didn't work, I spent some time calculating, and it never was anything decent for me. So okay, that's why I decided to go into some very suspicious position, and I think my opponent played pretty well until some moment, but perhaps I felt like maybe black has some chances after this g6, or at least I have an extra pawn, and my knight on e5 is protected, and it's not so clear if I'm losing by force or not. So okay, at least at this moment I had some hopes that I would be probably able to escape. But of course, the game was more or less, let's say, depressive. And
yeah. Did you see any time that you could lose by force, something like this?
Well, I didn't, but it won't be a surprise for me that it was actually losing, because it was extremely suspicious, and of course I could play better, but I believe the way the game went right after the opening was extremely unpleasant for black, because your king is stuck in the center and white has very nice play, and actually I missed before idea, so it's too dangerous to play e5, and in the case of rook c1 perhaps wouldn't be that bad for black, because c5 is protected not so well, and white probably experience some troubles with bringing all the rooks to the play, because e5 is hanging with a check. But after b4 it became clear for me that black in a big trouble, so I didn't, let's say, lose my hope completely, but it was somewhat close to this point.
Yeah, so now after this game, how do you estimate your chances? And in general, what do you think about this tournament that we didn't have chance to speak yesterday?
Well, I'm not sure. Boris is a great player, and of course his rating is not that high right now, but it goes without saying that he can beat any opponent here. And of course, yesterday the game didn't went in in the way I wanted it to go. But probably at some point it was some kind of let's say revenge here from Boris for today, because of course he's typical let's say white color player, and he's pressing with white really hard, and so right now I'm still in the tournament, so okay, I didn't repeat my mistakes from Hamburg, so that's already something. Yeah, but of course the tie break will be difficult.
Yeah. Did you keep an eye on your, let's say, contenders who are trying also to get the spot in the candidates, Maxim Vasiligrav and Shahriar Mamedyanov? Did you check their games today?
Well, really briefly, because I don't need to keep an eye in case if I'm eliminated here. So I'm just trying to survive here, and perhaps I should hope they won't go with it, as far as they usually do. But I feel like they had pretty tense games today, both of them, and I believe that tie break will be very interesting tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you very much, and all the best for tomorrow.
Thank you.